Okay, my friend, this is my second time thinking that I recorded myself doing this video, and then until I realized that I wasn't even recording at all. So this is how I know that I need to let y'all hear this. Okay, so listen carefully, my friend. I was in the book of Mark, and I've been in the book of Mark for quite some time. Like, I read a few pages and then I stopped, and then I got back to it and read it, and I finally just completed the full book of Mark. And towards the end, Jesus, I guess he had a vision, or like he already saw, or like it was already prophesied that, this guy was going to betray him. Okay, and let me get the guy's name. Okay, my friend, so Judas betrayed Jesus. That's what it was. I couldn't really fully think of it. You know how my mind be sometimes. Okay, but prior to that, Judas betrayed Jesus, and he already knew whoever was eating with him, whoever was sitting at the table with him, my friend, like he already knew that this particular person that he seen within the spirit was going to betray him. And everybody was like, who is it? Is it me? Is it me? Like, they were so concerned on who it was going to be. And the crazy part about it is that I noticed, okay, like when Jesus, like when the cock crows thrice, they gonna betray me 3 times, okay? And what I started to notice about Jesus as I got close to the end of the book of Mark, I noticed how calm Jesus was, okay? I noticed how Jesus was literally not panicking. Jesus wasn't like in fear of trying to escape, okay? He wasn't having anxiety. Like, it didn't really say too much about it. Like, he wasn't really trying to run away from the problem. It's like Jesus was like a straight like boss with it. Like, it ain't no scaring Jesus away. And close to the end, when Judas finally decided to betray him and people lied on him and made Jesus seem like he was just this bad person and he did something evil, which he didn't. It was sad in how they put him on the cross and they put the crown of thorns on his head and mocked Jesus and said all of these horrible things about Jesus, my friend. But you see, what I love about Jesus is that it reminds me of a scripture from the moment I got done reading the book of Mark. Let me tell you. So the fact that how Jesus was just so ice cold with it, like they was getting ready to like literally kill Jesus, and Jesus was not trying to literally fight for his life. He was not begging them, please don't kill me, please. Like, Jesus was not doing none of that. Jesus was not doing none of that. And as people like us, as human beings like us, even though we are God's children, we are mostly, and this is just the honest to God truth, a lot of people, and as Christians, the honest, like we love our life. We don't want to die. A lot of people are doing anything to make sure they survive. People are toting guns. People are toting knives. People are trying to do everything to make sure they don't lose. They love their life so much that they ain't finna lose it for nobody. They willing to hurt somebody or take somebody out just to save their life. But Jesus was not like that, my friend. And that's what really like woke me up when I read that, my friend. Like, that literally woke me up when I read that, because Jesus was not, he didn't beg. He didn't say please. He wasn't trying to talk them out of not killing him or nothing. Nothing, my friend. And it brought me back to the scripture. Time I got done with that chapter, I literally thought of the scripture of when Jesus literally had said, any man that loves his life shall lose it, and any man that loses his life for my sake shall keep it. Okay, my friend? So I am willing to lose my life for the Lord's sake. I don't want to love my life so much that I shall lose it. I'd rather lose my life for the Lord. Because I seen how Jesus cried out. It was just sad how Jesus cried out and was asking God, because he thought God forsaked him. He thought God left him. And the people was like just making fun of it. Oh, let's see if God gonna save him now. But God literally came through. I feel like that's why Jesus wasn't really tripping, because even though Jesus was thinking that, Jesus still had his faith and his heart was with God, knowing that he's still gonna come through for him. But Jesus cried too. We cry too. We go through stuff. We feel emotions. And just the beautiful thing about it was that God wasn't really even scared. Like, he wasn't. Like, he literally just trusted, you know what, if this is the way it gotta be, let the scripture be fulfilled. If this is my time to go, then it's just my time to go. You know, and it's just something for each and every one of us to think about, my friend. Really think about that. Like, literally think on that. All right, my friend. And my friend, look, I don't know if this was something that y'all paid attention to, or if this was something that y'all noticed, but I literally kind of like noticed that towards the end of just how Jesus was just so calm. Like, there was no anxiety, there was no fear, there was none of that. Like it was literally none of that. It didn't say that Jesus, you know, trembled with fear. Like, it didn't say none of that. Like, he was literally calm. Like, come on, y'all. Like, I pray this message bless somebody today, and I pray that they just bless and just walk with, you know, just protection of God, and to just fear not, and just be willing to accept that, you know, hey, you know, it is what it is, you know.